Hello everybody, my name is Anupama Jinde and I interned at Microsoft. I have done my engineering in IT and I also have a previous work experience with TCS for 3.5 years where I worked as a project lead in various Microsoft SharePoint versions. So I interned at Microsoft as a program management intern, and in that role I got to experience a very wide spectrum of the Prodman flavor, right from gathering requirements specific to my problem statement, formulating a hypothesis and then validating the said hypothesis via telemetry reports, user interviews. I conducted dozens of user interviews from different industries and from people across different continents. I also got to apply the kind of prioritization frameworks that I had studied in theory, and it like ended with kind of creating a visual representation of my ideas in terms of wireframes and then polishing them off with high fidelity marks. It is important to note here that it is not just essential to carry on research. The way you represent it must tell a proper story about how the product is influencing the user journey, the whole life cycle. So a lot of importance in Microsoft is given to storytelling. Speaking about the work from home experience, I think certainly nothing can match the in-person experience. However, I was really surprised to note that a lot of the senior people from even the other product teams were really forthcoming with their help to an intern. That certainly made my life a lot easier, and it was quite fun also interacting with cross-product teams. So after the initial shortlist, there is a discussion in which you're expected to represent your ideas regarding a certain problem statement catering to a certain product of Microsoft. So after this round, there are a series of interview rounds. I had 3 interviews, but there are people who have given 2 or even just 1 interview. The interview basically caters to a short discussion about your CV, or predominantly about they'll give you a certain product in which they'll pose a problem statement. How do you talk about it? How do you represent your acumen about product management? Are you able to give sane solutions? Is your rationale really valid, or is it backed by a strong logic? I think these are the parameters on which they heavily test you in those interviews. So at IIFT, we have a lot of roles and domains being offered, and to help us through it, to help us get to speed in a really short duration of time, we have clubs and cells and also the preparation committee. It helps through all aspects, like right from refinement of your CV to even experience sharing with the seniors, which really helps a lot. I remember having really long and detailed chats with my seniors who had previously interned at Microsoft to know the kind of work that they did, the kind of knowledge that is required, which really helped me get an idea of what was expected of me as a Microsoft intern. Moreover, on a personal front, I watched a lot of YouTube videos to inculcate that Prodman lingo, which would help me to express my ideas more effectively. And I read a lot of blogs and articles on Medium to know the latest industry trends and get up to speed. So the preparation after getting selected was much more in detail as compared to the preparation for the interview. I divided it into 2 parts. One was regarding Microsoft, like knowing everything about its history, leadership, Microsoft IDE, its verticals, etc. in detail. The second was about product management in general. For this, I did various courses on Udemy, LinkedIn, and Coursera. One was a very detailed one covering end-to-end everything about product management, and a few of them were specifically about user hypothesis, and conducting user research. So that's it from my side, guys, and I hope you found this useful, and all the best.